rip down third base. What a catch!
What a catch!
What a catch!
And you can kiss that one goodbye. That's a 2-run bomb.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
The tag is made. Way at home. Track the right to the field. They've got a chance. That ball is long gone.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Thanks for joining us tonight. We have a great matchup this evening as the Hurricanes of Bishop McLaughlin take on the Royal Knights of River Ridge. Alongside Derek Smith, I'm Brian Lott, and we're here to bring you tonight's game. Derek, it is still early in the season, but both of the coaches are still getting to know their teams. So give us a quick rundown of these two squads so far this season.
Yeah, thanks, Brian, and thanks for joining us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. The Hurricanes come in tonight with a 3-1 record, anchored to the plate by senior Anthony Savarese. And the team as a whole comes into the game with a .307 batting average. And the pitching staff comes into tonight with a combined ERA of 2.85 and 34 Ks on the year. Now, as for the Royal Knights, they come in tonight with a 2-3 record. They're anchored to the plate by a trio of juniors in Collar, Kessel, and Cooley, and a pitching staff with a combined ERA of 2.71 and 45 Ks on the season.
Thank you, Derek. And for the quick rundowns of these two squads. As a great evening of baseball action awaits us, it's a great time for you to hit the subscribe button now. Toss us a like as well. Stay tuned. We'll have the Divinity Med Spa starting lineups and first pitch coming up next on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors.
Welcome back.
Med Spa starting lineup.
Now for the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. First for the visiting Bishop McLaughlin Hurricanes. Starting off batting first, shortstop, number 22, Giovanni Castellano. Batting second, third base, number 3, Aiden Fox. Batting third, catcher, number 8, Chris Rodriguez. Batting fourth, center fielder, number 1, Anthony Savarese. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 29, Caden Johnson. Batting sixth, DH, number 6, Matt Altman. Batting seventh, right field, number 4, Dominic Zito. Batting eighth, left field, number 2, Keith Jacobs. Batting ninth, second base, number 37, Elvis Quesado. And pitching tonight will be Stan Pazik, coached by Rob Ducey. As for your homestanding River Ridge Royal Knights, batting first, center fielder Jack French. Batting second, left fielder number 2, Jordan Cox. Batting third, third baseman number 25, Cameron Kessel. Batting fourth, pitcher number 26, Carson Cooley. Batting fifth, pitcher number 22, Miles Collier. Batting sixth, designated hitter number 24, Hagen Connor. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 12, Tyler Jensen. Batting eighth, right field, number 8, Tommy Delorda. Batting ninth, shortstop number 4, Jacob Yeager. And playing first base tonight is number 11, Caden Wilson. Head coach of the Royal Knights is Lim Mayhew. And this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. All right, looks like we're ready for action here, Derek. We're here in the top half of the first inning.
Yeah, interested to see what both these squads have in store tonight. It's a beautiful night for baseball. Kind of warm, a little humid. Ball in the air has a chance to fly a little bit deeper tonight, I'd say. So, got Cooley on the mound for River Ridge.
And it brings up Giovanni Castellano. Low for ball 1. It is a little humid out here tonight. Called strike on the outside. Been
pitch.
calling for rain pretty much all day today and for the next couple of days, and it sure feels like it's raining right now as humid as it is.
It's about as humid as it can get without it falling out of the sky.
But it is a great night for baseball. Call curveball curved in there for strike 2.
Yeah, you got called strike 1 on the outside, comes back in. Front door curveball breaks on the inside. Really give Castellano something to think about here.
Curveball misses outside. Evened up the count 2-2.
Like trying to get him to chase maybe a two-seam there or something, breaking away from him.
That 2-2 pitch coming. Curveball foul in the box.
It's a good job recognizing that by Castellano and able to get a piece, stay alive.
Seen a heavy dose of off-speed curveballs here by Cooley so far in the first batter of the game.
The first ball seemed to be pretty firm, and he located it well to start this at bat.
Fastball hit back up to Cooley for out number 1. It brings up the third baseman, number 3, Aiden Fox. Ball low.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's probably about the edge of the zone there. Anything a little closer, imagine get called a strike.
Foul ball out of play.
Healthy cut there by Fox.
A 1-1 pitch. Ball low. Runs the count 2-1.
Cooley testing the zone out here. In, out, up, down.
I guess that's not a bad thing here to figure out what the zone is with the umpire. The ball outside. Runs the count 3-1.
He's just trying to stay away from the fat part of the plate here. Probably after he saw that cut Fox took on that foul ball. He's trying to stay away from the big part of the bat.
Fast. Foul ball out of play.
Fights right back, brings this count full.
Bishop's done a good job here seeing some pitches and fouling some balls off. 11 pitches here for Cooley, 1 out here in the top half of the first inning. Curveball, swing and miss for out number 2.
Good pitch there. Just kept tailing away from the lefty Fox.
Now to bring up your catcher, Chris Rodriguez. Got a ground ball to third baseman, over to first, and out for the finish up the top half of the first inning.
1-2-3.
It was a 1-2-3 inning, so we'll move to the bottom half of the first inning with no score, 0-0.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, welcome back here. We're in the bottom half of the first inning. We meant to give you the battery for River Ridge. We'll get that at the next inning. But here for Bishop, we have Pazic on the mound, Rodriguez behind the plate, Fox at third, Castellano at short, Quezada at second, Johnson at first, Jacobs in left, Savarese in center, and Zito in right.
Yeah, River Ridge is going to be looked to build off of that 1-2-3 inning. If they can put a couple runs up, take an early lead in this ball game.
All right, looks like we're ready here. Going to bring up our center fielder, number 1, Jack French. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It was kind of a challenge fastball there to start him off.
Yep, it was. It was fastball on the outside there, just missed on the corner.
Just missing on the corner.
That evens the count up 1-1. That fastball caught the outside corner.
He's able to pull it in just enough, get that call.
It looked like the last pitch to me,
It
but
looked
hey,
pretty close, but I'm not the one standing behind the
that's
plate
exactly
there.
right. So that runs the count to 1-2. On French. Fastball, low, strike 3 called. Kind of froze him right there.
Yeah,
I think he was
steady dose of
probably.
fastballs. He said he's surely not going to throw me another one, is he? And
Yep.
he did.
I would. He probably was thinking curveball there, especially having a 1-2 count, and
Right.
he came back with that low fastball and recorded the out here. So 1 out here in the top half of the first inning, and it brings up left fielder Jordan Cox. That ball misses low.
I mean, if I were Cox now, I would just be sitting dead red fastball.
Yep.
Haven't seen anything else from him. No reason to expect him to throw anything else to you.
Pazic's taking his time here. A 0-1 pitch. Fastball runs inside a little bit. 2-0. Another fastball on the outside corner.
Finds his zone there. Pretty firm fastball, though.
It is.
Those are pretty firm
Got
fastballs.
some pretty good velocity here.
So he's definitely leaning on it early to start this ball game.
Runs the count 2-1. 1 out. The time called by Cox. Get everything reset.
Everybody back in for this 3-1 pitch. 2-1.
Two-one pitch. Down in the bottom end of the zone for strike 2. Pazic's done a good job here. Laying low in the zone and getting the call.
Trying to keep everything down.
Yep, 2-2. Got a 2-2 pitch. Ground ball. Over to first. To Johnson, recorded the out. Going to be 2 outs. In the bottom half of the first, it'll bring up the third baseman, number 25, Cameron Kessel. Curveball misses on the inside corner.
So
ball 1.
Starts him off with the off speed. First one we've seen from him tonight.
Yep.
Just giving the 3-hitter a little different look.
And we do apologize. The Pazic's last name does not pop up for the pitch count. He is at 10 pitches, but we'll keep everybody up to date on that. Otherwise, everything seems to be running well. That fastball on the inside corner, called strike 1.
Really good spot on that one too. That kind of velocity inside's hard to get to, especially a big 3-hitter here trying to do some damage. Get on, get over.
Curveball misses on the inside. Two and 1.
Both these teams so far have done a good job kind of making the pitcher work, getting kind of deep into counts.
That's a fastball line drive right at Zito. to record the third out of the inning. So with that, we will move to the second. 0-0 ball game. We'll be back in a few.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
All right, we're back. Top half of the second inning. Got a 0-0 ball game. Been pretty much a pitcher's duo here so far.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
believe
6
it.
batters,
Matter
6
of fact,
outs.
we got 13 pitches for both pitchers. So where they were running some counts up, the hitters were. They came through in the latter part of the innings and was able to get out both with only 13 pitches. So very efficient. But we'll see it. Got the number 4 batter center fielder Anthony Savarese up, looking to change some things up here.
Ropes one over into left field.
Line drive.
Fielded by Cox. Brought back in. That's the first hit of the ball game.
Great piece of hitting there, attacking that fastball early.
Yeah. Yeah, just trying to get on. Not trying to do too much with it. Just kind of
That's
shot
exactly
it out into
right.
left.
And that'll bring up our first baseman, Caden Johnson. The ground ball got through the first baseman.
Savarese on his way to third.
Savarese on the way to third base. Ball gets in. Stand up at third. We have runners now here at first and third with nobody out. These hitters have come in and attacking that first pitch fastball. And
they
actually,
saw him that first inning, talked about it, came in with the game plan and executed first and third, nobody out. Bishop is threatening here.
Yep, and that'll bring up our DH, number 6, Matt Altman. That's a
lifted in the air, well foul. It's a long strike one.
Coach Ducey must have done a good job here and told him to attack early, so they've been swinging at the first pitch.
Yeah, maybe they saw some tendencies in Cooley.
Curveball, fouled off. Cooley's got a quick 0-2 count here on Altman. You know, for Altman, the goal is try to get that ball in play, preferably on the right side, score this run here with nobody out. The fastball swing and a miss for strike 3.
Got it past him. Probably looked a little faster after seeing a couple of curveballs too.
Yep.
I'll bring up the right fielder, Zito.
Yep. Dominic Zito up to bat here. 1 out. Savarese on first. Johnson
Savarese on
third.
Johnson on first.
Johnson on first. Cooley comes in with a curveball on the outside corner for strike number 1.
Well
Off speed
outside.
there. Missed on the outside corner.
Evens count 1-1. Outfield playing pretty straight up.
Fastball comes in on the outside corner for strike 2. Yeah, it looks like they're everybody's playing pretty much straight up. Even the infield's playing straight up.
Trying to get 2. And almost conceding that run there.
Foul ball out of play.
Zito stays alive.
Got a 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strikeout number 2 for Cooley here.
The second out of the inning.
Yeah, for Cooley giving up 2 quick hits. Getting runners on first and third. Came back in with Altman and Zito.
Got 2 strikeouts.
2
Really
strikeouts.
needed them too. Kind of stomped out a little of the momentum Bishop was building.
Brings up the left fielder, number 2, Keith Jacobs.
Good job checking on that.
Oh, he checked to the umpire in the field, and he did go. So that will be,
strike 1.
recorded as a swing and a miss. Strike 1. That's a curveball. Throw down to second. He is safe.
Savarese does score though from third.
And
Heads up play.
Savarese is able to score on that one. Brings up an 0-2 count. Johnson at second base, 2 outs. Jacobs up to bat here. A fastball just missed on the outside corner. I think Jacobs thought he had been rung up there. It looked good from here, but umpire called it a ball, so we have a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Runner at second base.
Good job just getting a piece of that, getting it foul, staying alive. We got Cooley on the mound, Kohler behind the plate, Kessel at third, Yeager at short, Jensen at second, Wilson at first, Cox in left, French in center, and DiLoretto in right.
Foul ball out of play.
Yeah, good battle here.
It is a good battle.
Jacobs and Cooley, 1-2.
Still got a lot of options here for Cooley with a 1-2 pitch. That curveball line drive back up the middle. It'll
Right in
fall
front of
in front of French. Johnson comes around to score, and he will score. A great piece of hitting by Keith Jacobs to foul off a couple of pitches and hit a nice line drive up the middle.
Yeah, he was patient in that at bat, waiting for something he could handle, and just shot it right back up the middle. Good speed by Johnson. Able to come in and score from second, of course. Something like that, 2 outs, that ball's hit. He's on his horse, digging.
Great job. Brings up the second baseman, number 37, Elvis Quezada. And that's a called strike. Throw down to second is not in time, so a stolen base by Jacobs.
Yeah, it's good speed there. Jacobs swiping that bag.
0-1. And another line drive back up the middle to French. Jacobs rounds third. He's coming for home, and he will score. Bats have come alive here for
Yeah, they
Bishop
have. The bottom of the order here doing
here in the
some
top half
damage.
of the inning.
And we're going to get a
Looks like we're going to have
visit
a
out
visit.
here to the mound.
And with that, we'll take us a short little break. We'll be right back.
The reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials. Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us.
All right. Coach Hughes has left the mound here. It brings up the top of the order, Giovanni Castellano. He grounded out his first at bat. Cooley comes in with an 0-1 count.
All this damage with 2 outs.
Got a steal. I believe we had a foul ball there.
I think that was fouled away.
I think it might have caught the catcher for a minute. So we'll reset here.
0-2.
Be an 0-2 count. Three nothing ball game here. Curveball hit up the middle. Over to first. And he recorded the out
Good
to
play
get
there
out of
by
the inning.
Yeager. That was not hit very sharply. He had to come a long way to get it. Made a solid throw to Wilson at first. Finally got the third out, and they get out of that. Giving up 3, however. 3-0's your score.
So, had 3 hits and 3 runs. We got a 3-0 ball game. We'll be back in a few.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
All right, welcome back here. Bottom half of the second inning. Bishop actually put up 4 hits in the last inning and 3 runs. Attacked early, and Cooley was able to settle down and was able to get out of this inning with too much damage. So with Cooley up to bat, he can help his cause here and get on base.
Cooley up trying to help his own cause.
Pazik is still on the mound here. Fastball back at the screen. 0-1. Fastball.
Cooley,
Cooley.
unsure
Yep,
out
he
there what he
wanted to
wanted to do
swing,
with
and
that.
then yeah, no. So, got a quick 0-2 count here.
Has it come back again, just with that firm fastball, challenging these River Ridge hitters.
A fastball. Fouled back against the screen again.
He and Rodriguez going to talk it over here for a moment.
We are here for a beautiful night here in
Yeah, it is.
Pasco County here at River Ridge High School, the home of the Royal Knights.
That's what they call them.
Got a 0-2 pitch. Curveball up the middle. Field by Giovanni over to Johnson for out number 1. Brings up your catcher, number 22, Miles Collar. Fastball.
Just catching the bottom of the zone.
Just actually looks low to me, but
It does.
It
does.
It's always good to live in the bottom of the zone.
Absolutely.
Fastball fouled out of play to the right side. Runs the count real quick to 0-2.
Yeah, Collar quickly down. 0-2.
Fastball low.
That one, however, was too low.
But if you can get them to swing and hit it,
Absolutely, you're taking the words out of my mouth.
it's going to produce a ground ball, which is
Swing and a miss or a weak contact ground ball. Exactly what you're trying to do as a pitcher out there.
a 1-2 pitch coming. Curveball missed just low in the zone.
That was a nice pitch, too.
It was a nice pitch.
Good action right where he wanted to throw it to, kind of where he's been living with his fastball. Trying to get a swing and miss. Good patience there by Collar.
It evens up the count here, 2-2. 1 out. Bottom half of the second inning. Fastball low.
Just missing, too.
Runs the count 3-2.
I'm
Collar's
sure
done a good job. He's fouled off a couple himself. And
he has. He sure has.
Run this count 3-2.
They have been aggressive over his fastball to start this inning. Kind of saw the way that he was trying to attack their hitters to start the bottom of the first.
Payoff pitch, foul ball out of play. We'll do it again.
He's only thrown a couple of off-speed pitches. It's pretty much been 95% fastball so far to start this ball game.
Payoff pitch. Fastball low, gets away from Rodriguez.
And the Royal Knights get their first base runner of the ball game.
Be a walk for Collar. And we do have a pinch runner here.
The Peterson coming in. I'm sorry. Van Fossen. My apologies. Van Fossen coming in.
Quick little meeting with Rodriguez and Pazic. Bring up our DH hitter, number 24, Hagen Connor. Royal Knights are looking to make a little noise here.
Yeah, just trying to keep pace.
Yep.
As the home team.
Fastball almost hit Connor.
Not feel nice bouncing off the top of your foot.
That one would have hurt. That was close to the ankles.
It really was. It really was. But good job by Rodriguez gloving that. Keeping collar at first.
He runs the count to 1-0. Fastball right back.
Nearly into our broadcast booth, Brian.
And I'm proud of you. I didn't see you flinch either.
I knew there was a fence there.
Most people flinch, but it came right back at us. It runs the count 1-1. One out, bottom half of the second inning. Fastball, swing and a miss.
Kind of had Connor off balance there, it looked like.
It did.
A lot like the swing that he got out of Cooley in his at bat. Thinking it was something different than fastball. Really, I mean, just right down the middle. That wasn't even low. That was middle
It looked
fastball.
like he might have thought that it was a curveball.
Yeah.
Kind of got out
no
on
way
the front
he's going to
side
throw me this in the middle of the plate.
That's right. It runs the count 1-2. With a fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. So Pazic records a second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the second baseman, number 12, Tyler Jensen.
Jensen getting the start tonight at second. With 2 outs, trying to get that runner over. At least in scoring position here, give themselves a chance to keep pace. But Pazic's done a good job of just staying in the zone here, challenging these hitters.
Fastball high inside for ball 1. Rodriguez doing what he can to keep Collar close at first there. Faking the snap throw down. A 1-0 pitch. Ball hit right side, foul out of play. Even up the count, 1-1. Looks like your outfield has shifted a little bit to the right. Everybody shifted some.
Yeah,
looking
they've
for
kind
the
of
ball
seen
to,
some of the swings here against the fastball and kind of moved themselves appropriately. Van Fossen over there at first, just staying close to the bag, doesn't want to run themselves out of this inning.
He's stealing.
As I say that, he goes. No throw from Rodriguez.
actually the best pitch to steal on if you can get
Absolutely.
you can time the curveball. It's coming in a little slower. That one particular one actually bounced in the dirt there for
Yes.
Rodriguez and
Sometimes they'll bounce.
made it a little difficult for him.
For a catcher to handle.
Yep. Fastball swing and a miss.
That one he elevated a little bit. Kind of got it up around the letters.
That runs a count 2-2. 2 outs. And Van Fossen at second base here for the Royal Knights. Fastball to the right side. Over to Johnson.
Kind of took a tough bounce there, but
out.
good job, Quezada over there, managing it, getting that third out.
It's a great job here. We'll move to the top half of the third inning. Bishop up 3-0. We'll be back in a few.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
All right. We're moving here to the top half of the third inning. Going to bring up the number 2 hitter, third baseman, number 3, Aiden Fox. Aiden struck out his last at bat.
Yeah, Bishop already able to turn their lineup over after 2.
Cooley squares around for a bunt. A little low for ball 1. Fastball tails outside corner for strike 1. Evens the count 1-1. The curveball hit to the third baseman, over to first to record the out for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, it looked like Cooley might have been able to get that in the air, but Kessel charging in on it, lets it drop. Firm throw over to Wilson, first out of the inning.
Brings up catcher, number 8, Chris Rodriguez.
Done a good job behind the plate for them so far tonight.
Yep, he grounded out his last at bat. Yeah, that ball wouldn't hit very hard. I think it fisted him on the inside and
just
able to get
it off
it
the handle.
And Kessel was able to get the ball and get it fired over. The first pitch ball.
Looked like maybe a slider there from Cooley. Tailing away.
Yep. Yeah, I think maybe this inning he's starting off with a couple of curveballs and keep Bishop guessing here. He did appeal down to first base, and first base umpire says that he did go around, so evens up the count 1-1.
So far, those appeals are 2 for 2. That field umpire.
Cooley steps off. Regains the composure here. A 1-1 pitch. Fastball.
High and tight.
High and tight. Looked like it had a little tail on it. Runs the count 2-1.
Curveball able to drop in for a called strike.
Curveball dropped in. Did jump in for a called strike 2. Runs the count 2-2. Ooh. Big ground ball to second base. He bobbled it, couldn't get across, and
Yeah,
C-Rod will be
tough
safe
play
at
by
first.
Jensen there. He did pretty much everything he could. You know, they was going to get him barehanded and quick flip over, but not able to do it. Rodriguez ran pretty well there for a catcher.
It was.
Digging down the line. Do have a courtesy runner, though. 27, Tim Rodriguez coming in to run.
And that brings up your center fielder, number 1, Anthony Savarese.
Savarese started last inning off with a hit.
He had that hard ground ball there to left field to get
And
that rally started
scoring.
last week.
Started the scoring as well, able to come all the way around and score after some timely hitting by Bishop with 2 outs.
Oh, he picked him off.
Got him in a rundown
Got
here.
him in a rundown here. And he fell down and was able to record the out here. So Cooley did a great job.
Seeing the runner.
Seeing the runner take off, he picked him off, and they were able to get him in a rundown and record the first out of the inning. Or excuse me, the second out of the inning. Still have a 1-0 count here on Savarese. Curveball falls in for called strike 1. Looking to get something here started. 2 outs. And a hard foul ball out of play to the right side.
The ball was lined off the fence over there in right field.
Runs a count 1-2. Curveball hit into left center field. Over goes Cox. Records the out. And that'll get us through 3.5. Excuse me, 3 runs on 5 hits. Got a 3-0 ball game. Be back in a few. All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the 3rd inning. 3-0 ball game. Pazik is still on the mound. Rodriguez behind the plate. Looks like we're going to have 8-9-1 coming up here. for the Royal Knights.
DiLoretto, Yeager, and then it starts back with French. Royal Knights, good job eliminating that base runner, got him in a rundown, and Cooley did a good job taking care of the rest. Now it's their turn to put a couple runs up and try to keep pace.
And it will. It'll bring up the right fielder, Tommy Loretta. And we're set and ready. Fastball low for strike one.
If you haven't yet, be sure to like and subscribe. That way you're alerted of every time we go live. We have a bunch of games to bring you this season, both baseball and softball. So like, subscribe, it helps us out. It helps you out, really. You don't have to wonder when our next broadcast is. You can just look on there and see.
And it's free.
Even better.
That fastball goes high. It runs the count 1-2. We'd also like to thank our proud sponsors for sponsoring us here this year to be able to bring this curveball swing and a miss.
That was a good
strikeout.
Good pitch, good sequence there by Pasick.
Brings up the shortstop, number 4, Jacob Yeager. Now you can see here in the third inning, our sponsorship is PDQ. So be sure and stop by Brooksville. Get you some nice, tasty chicken tenders. The bunt fouled for strike one. Also tonight, at the end of tonight's game, going to have Glory Days Player of the Game. Derek will be announcing that, so be sure and stay tuned.
Got a lot of candidates here.
We do early on.
Early on, so see who breaks through and gets that coveted Glory Days Player of the Game.
Got a 0-1 count. Fastball got away from him. He runs the count 1-1. 1 out. Yeager can get on here. Brings up the top of the order here.
Yeah, kind of thinking of himself as a first, second leadoff hitter, essentially. Yep. Trying to set the table for the fat part of the lineup.
That fastball caught the bottom end of the zone.
Rodriguez did a great job there helping his pitcher get that call.
Runs the count 1-2. A swing and a miss for Pasick.
Yeah, he's really settled in here, found himself a nice rhythm, and really dealing with some confidence.
That'll bring up the top of the order. Center fielder, number 1, Jack French. French struck out his first at bat. Looking to get some base runners here. Curveball misses on the inside corner.
Awfully close to a pitch he got a called strike on in the last at bat.
Got 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Elevated inside fastball. Looks so good out of the hands,
It
too.
does. It's so hard to
Get your hands on top
get
of
a,
and do
that's
anything
exactly
with.
right. He runs a count 1-1. Fastball. Foul tip back into Rodriguez's glove. Runs the count 1-2.
At a point like this, he threw a curveball to DiLoretto. Got a swing and miss on it. Similar sequence. That was fastball
Shot
all the way.
to Savarese to record the third out. Great hit by French, but right at Savarese. That's going to bring us to the end of 3. 3-0 ball game. Bishop over River Ridge. And we'll be back in a few.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, top half of the 4th inning. At number 5, 6, and 7 batter, we got Johnson, Altman, and Zito. So it brings up our first baseman, number 29, Caden Johnson. Caden had a base hit his last at bat. Looking to add to it. Curveball in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he's kind of liking that curveball here the last couple of innings. Got a good feel for it. He's able to drop it in for a couple of strikes.
Another curveball on the inside corner, swing and a miss. A quick 0-2 count here for Cooley. Another curveball, swing and a miss for strike 3.
Got it right under his bat.
Brings up your DH, Matt Altman. Matt struck out his last at bat. Fastball low outside for ball 1. Curveball tailed on the outside corner.
Yeah,
swing and a miss by Altman.
It's kind of falling into curveball slider is what it looks like. That curveball dropping in nice, but that slider is a little firmer.
Curveball actually started on the outside corner and then tailed from there, and there's
That was
just no
pretty.
way a hitter can make contact with that ball. But it looks sure does look good till it gets there to the
Yeah,
plate.
right.
It runs up a 1-2 count here. Another curveball in there for strike 2.
Yeah, pretty much the same way Pasek is. He's kind of relied on his fastball. It looks like Cooley's pretty much relying on his curveball here at this stage of the game.
Got a 2-2 pitch. Fastball fouled out of play into the dugout there at River Ridge. Count stays even at 2-2. 1 out. Top half of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Strike 3.
Steady dose of him. It's got good action here. He's really got a nice feel for it. And he's not afraid to throw it.
No, he's not. He's actually lived on that outside edge here for these right-handed batters and got 2 quick strikeouts here. Brings up our right fielder, number 4, Dominic Zito. He struck out his last at bat. Fastball on the outside corner for him. Called strike 1. Curveball just missed on the
just
outside
missing.
corner.
It didn't break as much as he was probably hoping it was. Trying to backdoor that.
Looks like it might have circled around the plate there.
Yeah, exactly.
Foul ball out of play. The same type curveball he threw to Johnson a couple of batters ago. That very difficult for a lefty with that ball curving into him, low in the zone. A 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses low.
It's a risky pitch though by a pitcher. You kind of lay that thing out there and let it float. It's going to fall right into the swing path of a lefty.
Yep. Zito evens the count up here. 2-2. 2 outs. Looking to make some racket here. Fastball.
Bounces at his feet.
Bounces. Looks like it might have caught the umpire there. Coach comes out to visit with caller. You know that ball's got a hurt bouncing off him.
Oh, yeah.
Catches you in your toe. You got all that gear on, but for whatever reason, it seems
I'm
to always
pretty sure
catch you where the
those
gear's
umpire boots are not steel-toed, I'd imagine.
So we'll run the count here, 3-2. A payoff pitch here with 2 outs. Curveball, foul tip.
Good fight here by Zito. Trying to stay alive, get something going.
And we'll do it again here. 3-2 count, 2 outs. Fastball on the outside corner, called strike 3.
I kind of had him guessing there to end that. A good location, good pitch selection.
So that'll run us to the middle of the bottom of the 4th inning here. Had 3 Ks by Cooley in this inning. Still got a 3-0 ball game. Bishop over River Ridge. We'll be back in a few.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the Clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
All right. Back here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. 3-0 ball game. The Royal Knights are going to have 2-3-4 hitter come up. Be a great time for Knights to be able to get some base runners and get some hits here and try to get this thing evened up.
If nothing else, just get Pasick off his spot, essentially. Last couple innings, he's really kind of settled in and looked really, really dominant up there.
Yeah, he's currently at, that is Pasick still on the mound with not having the graphics. We do apologize, but he's currently at 45 pitches through 3 innings, so averaging 15 pitch innings, being pretty efficient.
That's pretty efficient. You got to be happy if you're his coach.
Yep. So to start off, the bottom half of the fourth inning will be left fielder number 2, Jordan Cox. He grounded out his first at bat. Pasick working from the stretch here. Fastball high for ball 1. Curveball just misses the outside. Runs the count 2-0.
Looked a lot like his fastball coming in and then just kind of fell off the table there.
That was a pitch Cooley was able to live off of and was able to record a lot of swing and misses there by Bishop. That fastball on the outside corner. It runs the count 2-1. Fastball bounced it in the dirt here.
Three 1 count.
Runs to a hitter's count here, 3-1. Looking to get base runners here for the meat of the order for the Royal Knights.
Ooh, late time call there.
Seemed almost a little late there.
Yeah, that was
Pasick was almost in his motion.
He's almost about ready to deliver that ball. We got time called.
But he did get a time call, so we will run a hitter's count here, 3-1. Fastball on the inside corner.
Just catches. A great spot.
You get a lot of hitters there to call that timeout to try to get the pitcher off balance and kind of mess with his mind a little bit. Trying to record that walk and get a base runner here. Great job. Ball over to Johnson there. Recorded the first out of the inning. That was Quezada to Johnson. Bring up your third baseman, Cameron Kessel. He lined out his last at bat to center field, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Curveball misses low for ball 1. Fastball fouled off to the right side. Evens the count, 1-1. The fourth inning is our Glory Days Grill fourth inning, so I'd like to thank the Glory Days for sponsorship here. And once again, we will have a Glory Days player of the game that Derek Smith will be announcing at the conclusion of this, so stay tuned.
Yeah, you got to know who I'm going to pick.
That curveball
Everybody's
in
going to be waiting on the
for
edge of their
strike
seat
2.
here. Get to that 7th inning.
Still could be anybody's.
It really could be. It really could be.
Got a 1-2 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss.
Doesn't use it often, but when he has, it's been quite effective.
That will bring up pitcher Carson Cooley. Cooley grounded out his first at bat tonight. A pitcher's duo here. Pitcher against pitcher.
Pasick had him his last time up. Got a ground out of him. See if he can repeat that again here with 2 outs.
Fastball low for ball 1. Fastball miss on the outside. 2-0. Fastball runs inside. 3-0. Looking for a little 2-out rally here. Fastball right down Broadway.
Yeah, taking all the way 3-0 there was Cooley.
Yep. Runs the count 3-1. Still got a hitter's count here. 2 outs. That ball misses outside for ball 4.
I do
Cooley
get a
will
base
get
runner.
a walk. You would think that Cooley's going to have a pinch runner being pitcher here.
And we do see one running out. It looks like number 9, Bruce Cook.
So Bruce Cook will be our pinch runner. And it looks like Coach Ducey will go out for a mound visit.
Yeah,
Got 2 outs here.
it's probably not a bad idea, to be honest.
Yep, kind of settle things down. So while they're out there, we will take a small break. We'll be right back. All right. Coach Ducey has left the playing field, and Pasick is still in pitching. Got 2 outs. We do have the catcher, number 22, Miles Collar. He walked his last at bat. Got a ball low. Rodriguez did a great job of blocking it. was able to keep Cook there at first base. Fastball runs in. Snap throw down to first. Not in time.
Yeah, Rodriguez back there just trying to keep Cook honest. Keep him close to that bag.
Two 2-0 pitch. That ball misses inside. 3-0.
Yeah, we got some action over in the Bishop bullpen. Can't see who's warming up over there.
Fastball misses outside for ball 4. That will be 2 walks in a row by Pazic after being very efficient. That'll bring up our DH, Hagan Connor. Connor struck out his first at bat. Fastball right back up the middle.
That's going to
to
get
center
in.
field. Cook coming around to score. He will stand up. Ball will be. Great piece of hitting there by Connor. Got a line drive back up the middle.
And River Ridge on the board.
And making some noise here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th.
Runners on first and second. One
First
in
and
already.
second. Brings up second baseman Tyler Jensen. He grounded out his first at bat. Not sure if that was a foul ball.
Umpire is saying it was not.
Coach Ducey is asking for a foul ball, but the umpire did not record it as a foul ball.
He did not. He said that
Base
hit me,
runners
not the
actually
bat.
moved over to second and third. I didn't hear the ball hit the bat.
Missed Rodriguez's glove, it looked like altogether. Caught the chest guard of the umpire and shot back. Heads up base running, though.
Was a swing and a miss for strike 1. But we do have runners at second and third, so base hit right here potentially ties the ball game up. Pazic looking to get out of this inning. Ball low, got away from Rodriguez. And the Royal Knights were able to plate
one more,
the
turn this
second
into
run.
a one-run ball game.
So we have a 3-2 ball game here.
Again, both these teams did their damage with 2 outs so far in this ball game.
Connor moved over to third base here. Got a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Bottom half of the 4th inning.
I think it's a called strike.
Called strike. runs the count to 1-2. So ground ball to second base over Quezada to Johnson to record the third out of the inning, but not before
They played a couple.
not before the Royal Knights plated a couple. Got a 3-2 ball game here. We'll be back in a few.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
All right, welcome back. We're in the top half of the fifth inning and got a 3-2 ball game now. And we lead off with number 2, Keith Jacobs. Got a swing and a miss curveball for Cooley for strike 1. Another curveball in there for strike 2. Cooley's giving them a dose of curveballs here.
Jensen quickly down 0-2 here.
And that was a slider on the outside corner. He wanted to, but he did not. He runs the count 1-2. Jacobs had a hit his first at bat. He laid off that slider. Runs the count 2-2.
Yeah, that one started well off the plate. That was an easy one to let go for Jensen.
There's a line shot to right center, base hit. For Keith Jacobs.
That was a good job. Just kind of served that ball back into the outfield.
And that'll bring up our second baseman, Elvis Quezada. He had a hit his first at bat. A pickoff move, not in time. Jacobs made it back in. Nobody out here. That was a pass ball to the fence.
Yeah,
Jacobs able to move over to second. He did square around the bunt.
They were willing to give up that out to move the runner. Now they don't have to.
So he did square around the bunt, and he threw looked like a curveball in the dirt, and was difficult for Collar to field that and got it to the backstop and allowed Jacobs to get to second base with nobody out here. With a 1-0 count. He squares around a bunt. Great bunt
Good
down
bunt.
the line, and it just went foul.
Job over there. Kessel
Kessel,
knew he didn't have a play anyway
you
and
take the
just
chance, and
try to let it
the
go.
ball was able to bounce and got on the foul side of the foul line. He runs the count 1-1. Almost a great bunt there
It
by
about an
Quezada.
inch and a half away from being a
Yep.
really phenomenal bunt.
Don't know why he wouldn't do that again. Looks like the infield is playing in on the corners. He did not square around the bunt there and fouled that one out of play.
Yeah, they got the corners pinched a little bit. Middle infield playing pretty standard depth, maybe in a little bit more onto the clay, but
Infield is going to back up here with 2 strikes.
yeah, everybody's back now.
Not going to be looking to bunt here. That's a fastball outside. Runs a count 2-2. Curveball in there for strike 3.
Okay.
Great pitch by
really nice
Cooley
pitch by Cooley.
to get the first out of the inning. That runs us around to the top of the order. And shortstop Giovanni Castellano. He grounded out both times tonight. Cooley and Yeager trying to keep Jacobs close. Castellano didn't like that, so he called time. We're
Another
back
late
at it.
time call, too.
Great curveball hit to the second baseman, Jensen, to Wilson for out number 2.
Are able to move the runner, though, second to third.
Was able to move Jacobs over to third base. And that'll bring up our third baseman, Aiden Fox. Aiden Fox is 0-2 for tonight. Ground out and a strikeout. Got a runner 60 feet away. They'd love to get in for an insurance run. Hard ground ball to first base. Wilson fielded it unassisted for the third out of the inning. And that'll bring us to the bottom half of the 5th inning. 3-2 ball game. We'll be back in a few minutes.
One of the reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
We do have a pitching change for Bishop.
Number
And
33.
we'll get his information. I do not see 33 on the card. Oh, there we are. Jordan Comby. Jordan Comby will be our Jordan Comby will come in here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. To take over for Pazick. That brings up our right fielder, number 15, Tommy Delaretto. Tommy had a strikeout first at bat. A foul ball out of play. Pazick did a great job tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Gave up 2 runs, only 1 hit.
You could kind of tell,
Couple
though,
of
he
walks.
was starting to lose it there at the end, losing his location on that fastball. It still had pretty good velocity, lost maybe a couple miles an hour, but he was not able to locate it the way he was to begin the ball game.
Curveball misses on the outside. Great 0-2 pitch, though.
And a different style pitcher.
Got a 1-2 pitch coming. Curveball to Castellano. Couldn't quite field that.
Able to keep it on the infield, though.
But he was able to keep it on the infield.
Went a long way just to get a glove on that ball.
That'll bring up the number 9 batter, shortstop, Jacob Yeager.
I did.
A pickoff move there.
Yeah, it was a really good move by Comby.
Another pickoff move. Delaretto was able to get back. Trying to keep him close there at first base to keep a double play depth in play. Gonna square around a bunt. There's a strike and a snap throw by Rodriguez down to Johnson. Was not in time.
Had everybody crashing there.
Looks like Fox has come in way deep on, way inside here on the grass looking for another bunt. Knights are looking at trying to get the runner over. A swing and a miss.
Foul ball. Got a piece
Foul
of it
tip.
regardless.
All right.
It's second out, or second strike, I mean.
Got a 0-2 count here on Yeager. Fastball ran in on him.
They will stay alive, though.
For a foul tip. We'll stay here 0-2. Nobody out. Got a runner on first base. Got a fastball to Fox. Over to Quezada.
Able to get the lead
to
runner
get that
there.
lead runner.
Not hit sharply enough to turn two. It was kind of a bouncing ball over there to Fox at third. But he did a good job getting that lead runner. Cuts him down, 1 out.
So that gets us back to the top of the order. Center fielder Jack French. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Strikeout and a line out. Got a runner at first base here. Bottom half of the 5th inning, 3-2 ball game. A fastball, slow roller to Comby, over to Johnson. And had a little small collision there at first base, but it
looks like everybody's
looks
okay.
like everybody's up and okay, but not before they recorded the second out of the inning.
We're able to get that runner over to second, though. We got Yeager at second now.
And it brings up the left fielder, Jordan Cox. He's 0 for 2 tonight with 2 groundouts. Curveball in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, he finds a little grass. They got a tie ball game.
Outfield's playing fairly deep. Straight up. A swing and a miss. Curveball. It runs the count 0-2. Curveball. He wanted that one. It just missed low in the zone.
Great job, too, by Cox laying off of that one.
Great job there. Comby steps off. Rodriguez is out to the mound. Make sure they're on the same page here. They potentially could be talking about signs with having a runner there at second
runner
base.
on second base. They haven't really had to go over this much this ball game yet.
They might be looking at trying to change signs up in case the base runner is leaking that information to Cox.
And it is important to make sure that battery is on the same page, too.
Yep. Well, we can only speculate there, but
that's what we're here to do, Brian.
That's right. Got a 1-2 pitch. Fastball high, misses. Good pitch to miss there. Don't want to give anything in his zone with a 1-2 count, so great pitching by Comby. Got a 2-2 count here on Cox. Looking to get a hit and getting this ball game all tied up. Got a curveball just missed
really
on
good
the outside.
Great job laying off of these tough pitches.
That's a phenomenal pitch there by Comby, but it was outside of the zone, and Cox runs his 3-2 pitch with 2 outs. With Cooley sitting on deck. A curveball, strike 3. He caught the inside corner. Was able to record the 3rd out of the inning.
Able to just break enough, catch the corner, and get out of that jam. Good job, Comby.
We go to the top half of the 6th inning. River Ridge was able to get a hit, but not able to get a run across. 3-2 ball game. Bishop over River Ridge. We'll be back.
Braden Leach.
All right, welcome back. We're in the top half of the 6th inning. We do have a pitching change for the Royal Knights. Coming in to replace Cooley will be number 3, Braden Leach. Lefty comes in here, trying to change things up for the Hurricanes.
Sorry.
Oh, don't. Oh,
Thanks, Stu.
sorry about that. We thought we might have lost power here for a minute. Well, we do have top half of the 6th inning. Up to bat will be our catcher for the Hurricanes, number 8, Chris Rodriguez. 1 for 2 tonight. Base hit and a ground out. Fastball foul out of play. Got 0-1 count. Fastball out of play again. It runs a count 0-2. Another fastball line drive to left field. Base hit for Chris Rodriguez to get the inning started off. Rodriguez is 2 for 3 tonight. And we're going to have a
Courtesy
pitch
runner. 27, Tim Rodriguez in. I believe he ran for him earlier in the game.
And that brings up a cleanup hitter, center fielder, number 1, Anthony Savarese. Had a pitch in there for a ball 1. I tried to pick off by Leach, and Rodriguez was able to get back. Got to be careful there with a lefty on the mound. Quick pickoff moves. Not taking too big of a lead there. Curveball catches Savarese in the ankle. So hit by a pitch. We'll get 2 runners on with nobody out. And it brings up our first baseman, number 29, Caden Johnson. Caden Johnson is 1 for 2 tonight. Did have a strikeout his last at bat. Caden here is a switch hitter. He was batting from the left side with Cooley up, but now he is batting from the right side with Leach up. So a swing and a miss.
Nobody out. Runners on first and second. Bishop trying to add to their lead. Squares to bunt.
Squares around to bunt. What a ground. Almost a pop out there for a bunt, but he was able to get it down.
Great effort by Leach. Jumped off of the mound and beeline for that baseball. Just couldn't get a grip on it. Couldn't do much.
And Leach wasn't able to come up with a play to get Rodriguez out at third base. So we do have bases loaded here. And Up to bat is DH Matt Altman. That was a swing and a miss on his first pitch. Altman is 0-2. 2 Ks tonight. Looking to get a hit here. Open this thing up for the a pop fly. Back foul. Got a foul ball here.
Caller did a good job trying to track that down. Just was not quite high enough for him to get under it.
Yeah, Leach runs a 0-2 count real quick. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Altman wants to get this ball in play. A fastball just misses on the inside corner. 1-2. That fastball misses. Ball comes to the backstop. Rodriguez was able to score.
Is it a 4-2 ball game?
A 4-2 ball game here. Got runners moved over to second and third. Savarese at third. Johnson at second. Altman still at the plate. Got a 2-2 pitch coming. Nobody out. And a curveball catches Altman and appeared to be in the arm.
Inside forearm, it looked like that back arm. So that did not feel nice, but bases are loaded again here. Still with nobody out.
And that'll bring up your right fielder, Dominic Zito. Dominic's 0 for 2 tonight. 2 strikeouts. Nobody out here. Bases loaded again.
Infield in. Trying to cut that run down at home.
Got a fastball in on the outside corner for a called strike 1. Yeah, Derek, looks like the infield's in. They're looking, coming home. Try to keep any more runs from scoring here in the top half of the 6th inning. Line drive to center field. Over goes French.
That'll get
able to make the play,
though.
but not before Savarese was able to score. Runners moved over. They had a throw to third and allowed the runners to move from first to second on the bad throw, but nobody came in.
Curtis Zero with an RBI there. A sac fly to center. It was deep enough, made the center fielder get off his spot.
Looks like Coach McHughes is in to talk to the infield. And we'll take a little small break.
Change.
Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll be back in a few with the pitching change here. It looks like we have a pitching change here for the Royal Knights. Number 10, Dawson Linares is coming in, right-hander. So we have a 5-2 ball game. Got runners at second and third for the Hurricanes. 2 runs have scored this inning. Looking to get a couple of more across.
Yeah, there's only the 1 out.
Keith Jacobs will be up to bat. We'll take another small break. We'll be back.
5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
All right, we're almost, we got 2 more pitches, umpire said. For the Linares, trying to shut these Hurricanes down. Keep this thing close.
Yeah, they already answered back the 2 runs River Ridge scored.
Umpire cleans home plate. We do have 1 out. Top half of the 6th inning. Got runners at second and third. Johnson at third. Altman at second. And Keith Jacobs up to bat. A curveball. He was able to lay off. A 1-0 count. Jacob is 2 for 2 tonight. 2 line drives to the outfield. A swing and a miss.
That fastball has a little depth to it. As it gets to the
does have
plate,
a-
it kind of drops down a little bit.
Got a little tail on that. Runs in on that right-handed batter. It'll make it difficult. That curveball's a little low. Collier did a great job of keeping that ball in front of him.
Yeah, blocked it up nicely.
Runs a count 2-1. Infield is playing in. Going to be trying to hold runners.
Be a tag play at home.
Curveball in there for strike 2.
2
Jacobs
and 2.
wanted it, but couldn't quite pull the trigger on it. It runs a count 2-2. 1 out. Linares would love to get this out here. Curveball swing and a miss.
Got him swinging.
For strike 3.
Nice sequence there to start your appearance.
Great job
by Linares. Needed an out and got one without putting the ball in play. It was huge.
And that's going to bring up your second baseman, Elvis Quezada. He's 1 for 2 tonight with a strikeout his last at bat. Fastball in there for called strike 1. And a pop fly out to shallow right field.
And unable to be caught by Kessel. He was about the only one there to make a play on it. Drops just foul. And fortunately for River Ridge, it was foul because that would have scored 2.
That would have. That was, they were lucky to, would love to have been able to get that out, to get out of the inning, but was able to land foul. Yeah, a quick 0-2 count here on Quezada. There, called strike 3 on the inside corner.
That was black part of the bottom of the zone there. Nice location.
So as we move to the bottom half of the 6th inning, we got a 5-2 ball game. Bishop over River Ridge. We'll be back in a few.
Welcome to the Clubhouse, Tampa Bay's premier baseball and softball training facility. Our 11,000 square foot training facility features rentable cages and bullpen lanes, along with the newest technology such as HitTrax and Rapsodo, baseball and softball pitching machines, full gym, and plyo area, all to keep you at the top of your game. We also have a fully stocked baseball and softball pro shop carrying the biggest brands such as Marucci, Rawlings, Easton, DeMarini, Wilson, and many more. If you're in need of training, we also have the area's top professional instructors offering hitting, pitching, fielding, and strength instruction for both baseball and softball players. From youth to professional athletes, the clubhouse has you covered. We are conveniently located 1 mile east of the Suncoast Parkway on Spring Hill Drive. Stop in and check us out.
All right, we're here, bottom half of the 6th inning. Comby is still on the mound for the Hurricanes. With a 5-2 lead, the bottom half of the 6th inning, it brings up our first baseman, Cameron Kessel. He's 0 for 2 tonight, line out and a strikeout. Umpire puts it into play. A curveball. Ball hit to third base, almost like a bunt, but it just went foul. Fox was able to let it go. It just went left of the bag. That's what the Royal Knights really needed, was base runner here to start off the bottom half of the 6th inning.
Absolutely. Try to claw back here. They've only got 6 more outs to do it.
But instead, we have a foul ball. Fastball hit by Quezado, field over to Johnson, and he pulled him off the bag, and Kessel is safe at first.
That was a tough play there by Kessel. There's some weird hops we've seen hit over to second base there. Something in the grass or something. Good job fielding it. Try to make a sharp throw over to first. A bang, bang play over there. Johnson just off the bag.
And it brings up Carson Cooley.
Looks like we're getting a
was our pitcher to start the game off with. And
pinch runner here. Number 9 coming in.
I believe it's Cook.
Yeah, Bruce Cook in to run.
So he's coming in. We're having a meeting. Nope, not a meeting at the mound. Coach Ducey asked to talk to the field umpire. On Johnson's coming off and getting back on.
I'm sure he's just asking for some clarification there on.
So while he's there, we're going to take a little small break. We'll be right back. All right. After the umpires discussed this, they called him safe at first base. So we have a base runner on with nobody out and Carson Cooley up to bat. Line drive, Radek was over to back to Johnson, and Cook was able to get back there.
Just barely, too.
Great piece of hitting by Cooley,
Yeah, he drilled that ball the other way.
and great heads-up play by Cook to get back, but Quezado did a great job of catching that line drive.
On firing over to first, trying to get him doubled off.
So that gives us one out here in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Your catcher, Miles Collar, is up. He walked both of his at-bats tonight. He would love to have another walk right here.
Ball on the field.
Not sure what that was.
There's a ball out of River Ridge bullpen.
Oh, okay. Looked like a balk
It
to
looked
start
like a
with,
balk, yeah, until I saw that
but
ball
nobody
rolling in.
called
Absolutely.
anything. But it looks like their bullpen is in the inside of the field, and
Yeah,
had
right
a
up
wild
next to
pitch
the
from the
fence there.
bullpen, and Comby's 0-0 pitch. High for ball one.
Rodriguez just trying to keep that runner close over there. Keep the double play in order. Ball on the ground. Got a chance to get out of this inning.
The curveball misses. Low and outside. 2-0. Ball high and outside. Snap throw by Rodriguez. But Cook was able to get back. He runs the count 3-0.
Yeah, he's taking a pretty aggressive secondary lead there. And a couple of these curveballs have been in the dirt.
That fastball hit the outside corner. Runs the count 3-1.
Good hitter's count here for the catcher.
That fastball fouled to the left side. It runs a count 3-2. A payoff pitch coming. That fastball misses just on the outside corner.
Not by much either.
For ball four, he records his third walk of the game.
And it looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner here for the catcher. It's Van Fossen again in to run.
Van Fossen's coming in to run. That brings up our DH, number 24, Hagen Connor. He's 1 for 2 tonight. Got runners at first and second, one out. Curveball misses on the outside.
It broke a little too much. Get that called
ball
strike.
one.
Really looked more like a swing and miss curveball there. Trying to get him to chase, get out in front early.
Another curveball misses just outside.
Rodriguez really doing well behind the plate there. Loving these balls, keeping them inside, keeping them in front of him.
Pitching coach Burrows headed out to talk to his pitcher Comby. And while he does, we'll take a quick break. All right, Burrows is off of the mound, back to the dugout. Comby sitting with a 2-0 count on Connor. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Fastball on the outside corner. Called strike 1.
That talk from pitching coach seemed to help there.
Sometimes it just takes somebody to go out and settle them down just a little bit. 2-1 pitch. And caught the bottom end of the zone.
And that bottom of the zone has been open today.
Yeah, Pazik lived there early on in the game.
He sure did.
And Comby was able to go back there. Runs a count 2-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Fastball just missed on the outside corner.
Brings it full.
Hey, runs the count full here.
That's a big pitch in this ball game.
This is a true payoff pitch. That fastball misses on the outside corner. That's 2 walks in a row. So we have bases loaded.
Yeah, patient at bats here. By
Actually,
River
the
Ridge.
go-ahead run is now at home plate.
Smart batter, smart batter. Walks an RBI.
And that brings up your second baseman, Tyler Jensen. He's 0 for 2 tonight, 2 ground outs. That ball misses high. 1-0. Rowan Knights can get right back in this thing pretty quick.
Absolutely.
With the hit here. That fastball catches the top end of the zone.
That looked like a little two-seam, kind of broke back towards the hitter right at the end, catching that outside corner.
That runs the count 1-1. That one misses just out of the zone. 2-1. Like River Ridge is getting a little bit of noise there in the dugout.
Yeah, it came to life here. Bases loaded, 1 out will do that to a dugout, though.
That catches the outside corner. That runs the count even at 2-2. That fastball, high fly ball to foul territory. Back goes Rodriguez. He goes and could not come up with the play right in front of the River Ridge.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of lost
dugout.
his footing over there. Had
was
a fair
a little
amount
soft
of rain
over there.
Yeah, we've had a fair amount of rain
But
the
that
past
was a
couple of
major league
days.
pop fly. And Rodriguez did a great job, but could not quite come up with it. So Jensen lives to see another pitch here. With 1 out, bases loaded. Bottom half of the 6th inning. 2-2 count on Jensen. That curveball in there for strike 3.
Nicely executed there by Comby.
Great pitch there by Comby to record the out.
Good call, good execution. Really needed that for the second out of the inning.
That'll bring up our right fielder, Tommy Delaretto. That curveball catches the inside corner.
2 of the similar pitch back to back.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like it. It's free for you and helps us. Got a great game going on here. A quick 0-2 pitch. Curveball.
That's
just
down.
over the second baseman's head to Zito. Could not come up with it. 2 runs will score. And that'll be a line drive single to right field for De Loretto.
And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. Second mound visit of the inning.
That runs a score 5-4. And I believe we have runners at first and second. 2 outs.
And
we
pitcher
will have a
coming
pitching
in.
change. So we'll be back in just a few with the new pitcher.
Past 5 years, I haven't ran because I just believed that my body was on the decline, that the pain that I was experiencing was not tolerable enough for me to go out and run. And the day that he adjusted me, I felt that relief, and I felt like I could actually put on my cleats again.
You do one of these bottom ones, I would imagine.
All right, we do have a pitching change. In for the Hurricanes will be number 6, Matt Altman. Matt will be coming in to replace Comby.
Pitched a couple of innings of relief. Did well, too. This last inning, though, he did fall into some trouble. A couple free passes and that big 2 RBI hit to right field by De Loretto. He's sitting on first. Jensen at second. Or no, I'm sorry. Pinch runner, I believe, at second. And we do have a pinch runner now, Linares, in to run at second.
Hey, Rodriguez goes out to talk to Altman, make sure they're on the same page here. It'll bring up the number 9 hitter, our shortstop, Jacob Yeager. Yeager is 0 for 2 tonight. Fielder's choice and strikeout.
They were able to battle back, turn this into a 1-run ball game again.
Fastball. Another fastball, swing and a miss.
It's like a power fastball Altman's featuring here. Fouled that one back, got a piece. He's able to stay alive here. 0-2 still.
Got a quick 0-2 count. 2 outs. Bottom half of the 6th. Got runners at first and second.
1-run ball game.
That's foul ball. And the third base line. Matt would love to get a punch out right here.
Absolutely.
Get you out
Keep
of this
this a
inning
one-run
and
game.
get us into the 7th inning. Another fastball.
Fouled again.
Go, win the battle, Cole, win the battle.
Altman's been living on a big dose of fastballs here.
Absolutely. I think that's all he's thrown since he's come in.
You would think here in a minute he locates him a curveball here would catch Yeager completely off balance.
Some kind of off-speed situation. Every swing he's getting closer and closer to timing that fastball up.
Got 0-2 pitch. Curveball, swing, and a miss for strike 3.
He got him with it.
Great job by Altman to come in. We're moving to the top half of the 7th inning. River Ridge was able to put 2 across the board. 5-4 ball game. Bishop will be back for the 7th inning in just a minute.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
All right, we are here in the top half of the 7th inning. We have a close one, 5-4 ball game. River Ridge did a great job, played it 2 runs across the board in the bottom half of the 6th. So
yeah, they absolutely did. They needed to have it. They got a couple of runs, a couple of free passes, some patient at bats.
Yep, they did. Had a couple of walks, I believe. Bishop is bringing the top of their lineup up here to start the 7th. Dawson Linares came in at the top half of the 6th inning to close out Bishop. So he's looking to come in here in the 7th inning and do the same here. Bring up our shortstop, number 22, Giovanni Castellano. He's 0 for 3 tonight with 3 groundouts. He looks to square around a bunt.
Yeah, he thought about it.
Pulls back and takes strike 1. He squares around again.
There's 2 fastballs right down the middle as he squares to bunt. You wonder what he was looking for to try to lay down there.
And not quite sure, but I don't believe he'll be squaring around anymore.
I'd be surprised if he did, but you never know,
You never know. That curveball foul to the right side down the first baseline. Stay with an 0-2 count. That's a fastball dribble to shortstop. Not in time. Castellano was able to beat it out for an infield single.
Yeah, that was good hustle down the line there. Castellanos. And it was a tough play there by Yeager at short. It's kind of a bouncing ball. He had to charge in on it. Did everything he could. It just, there's infield hit right there.
Yep, great job, especially with an 0-2 count.
Absolutely.
It brings up our third baseman, Aiden Fox. He lays down a bunt. Linares comes up with it, throws it to Kessler for the first out of the inning. Moves Castellano over to second base.
That perfectly executed sacrifice there.
Right now, any little bit of runs is some good insurance runs, especially only up by 1.
Absolutely, and especially the way River Ridge was starting to gain some momentum there at the end of that inning.
It'll bring up catcher Chris Rodriguez. 2 for 3 tonight, 2 singles and a ground out.
Andy's done a great job behind the plate, too, managing this
That
pitching
caught the
staff.
outside corner curveball for strike 1. Yeah, he has done a great job catching tonight. Kept the runners at bay. Castellano's playing with Yeager out there. It runs the count even, 1-1. The curveball misses outside. Runs the count 2-1. Castellano's doing a good job, and I think he's
Kind of
occupying Linares there. And,
yeah, he's kind of
I think
gotten
he
into
spent a
his
little
head.
bit too much time worrying about the runners and instead of trying to get some out. So,
I mean, he's got Yeager back there. He's not straying too far away.
Yep.
Right in his back pocket.
Got a 2-1 pitch. That curveball misses on the outside corner. Hey, runs the count 3-1.
Yeah, Rodriguez looking to add to his stat line here.
Got a hitter's count. That's a line drive to right field. Base hit. Castellano will hold up at third.
Runners on the
Delaretto
corners.
did a great job of getting that ball back in quickly, but not before Rodriguez could get a hit. So great job there. Got runners at the corners.
Tim Rodriguez coming in
for a pinch runner.
Yep.
For our catcher, Rodriguez.
Rodriguez for Rodriguez. That keeps it easy in the scorebook, doesn't it?
Brings up center fielder, number 1, Anthony Savarese. Savarese is 1 for 2 tonight with a hit by pitch. Ground ball to first base. Down to the catcher in a rundown. And able to record the out on Castellano. And Rodriguez tries to go to third.
They just ran
And
themselves
not sure
right
who
out
threw
of
it
that
over
inning.
there, but they got the ball over to third base and was able to record the third out of the inning. So
Kessel coming over from first, covering that pickle. Saw Rodriguez trying to take advantage of some of the confusion, and
so
right
we
away,
move
Yeager
to
there.
the bottom half of the 7th inning. 5-4 ball game. Stay with us. We'll be back in a minute.
reasons we've been so successful at Divinity Med Spa is because we understand what people are looking for. They want to look rested, refreshed, good for their age. We can accomplish this by treatments such as Botox, filler, lasers, and an array of facials, all by a team of trusted experts. This is Divinity, Hernando County's only locally owned and operated med spa. Come see us. We can't wait to meet you.
All right, Derek, we're at the bottom half of the 7th inning, 5-4 ball game.
See if somebody wants to be a hero here. Walk this thing
And
off.
River Ridge is actually sitting here very good. They got back at the top of their lineup, so they got hitters 1, 2, and 3 coming up.
Just like you drew it up.
Where you would want to be at if you had to pick it. So
absolutely.
Do have Matt Altman that came in to shut down the bottom half of the 6th inning here out in the 7th, looking to shut the Royal Knights down. Brings up our leadoff batter, center fielder, Jack French. Jack is 0 for 3 tonight. A ground out, line out, and strikeout. That called strike 1. That fastball is hit to center field. In comes Savarese, and he makes the play for out number 1. It brings up left fielder Jordan Cox. Jordan Cox is 0 for 3 tonight. 2 ground outs and a strikeout. Called strike 1. Fastball foul for strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 here. Like 2 more outs left to score run, turn this into a free baseball situation.
Curveball just missed on the inside corner.
Nicely executed pitch there too. Looked real nice from where we're sitting.
Yeah, that was a great pitch there. It runs a count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss.
Fastball, swing and a miss for out number 2.
Oh, they come down to their last out.
Comes down to the last out. Our first baseman, Cameron Kessel, up to bat. He is 0 for 3, reached on the error, lined out and struck out. Curveball in there for strike 1. Hard ground ball to Quezado, over to Johnson. And that will do it. That will end the ball game. Bishop McLaughlin 5, River Ridge 4.
That was a great ball game. You had a little bit of everything, a couple of big clutch hits, really good pitching, good defensive plays.
And with that, we will turn it over to Derek Smith for the Glory Days Player of the Game. Take it away, Derek.
Yeah, we have Chris Rodriguez of Bishop McLaughlin earning our Player of the Game. He did it on both sides of the plate, too. Behind the dish, he was absolutely stellar managing this pitching staff, going through 3 pitchers with 3 distinct different pitch styles and selections. Kept the runners at bay. And at the plate, he's 3 for 4 tonight. A couple RBIs, some really clutch hitting when they needed it. So congratulations, Chris Rodriguez, our Glory Days player of the game.
I would agree there. Great job, Chris. For Derek Smith, I'm Brian Lott. We have a 5-4 ball game, Bishop over River Ridge. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. I thought it looked good to me. I'm just excited I got to see you too in action.